Imagine you only get the good things from a phone and you remove all the bad stuff, like the dopamine systems out of place, the tired eyes, the late nights where you can't go to sleep, all the blue light, all the stimulation, all the attention stolen, the poor posture check, the brain rot. All of that stuff is just gone. And all of that can be gone. Imagine how much better you would feel. I feel like that's a point where I've reached, where I used to spend 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, basically every hour I was awake, I would be on my phone. I would eat with my phone, go to the bathroom with my phone, wake up with my phone, fall asleep with my phone. But now I've completely changed it to where I only use my phone for a select few things. And I've gotten 10 hours of my life where I can do anything else I want. The main problem I had was not that I needed a dumb phone or I needed screen time blockers, anything like that. I needed to solve the direct problem and not the symptoms of the problem. So a symptom of the problem that I spend too much time on my phone is that there's so many apps, it's distracting. I could delete some of them, that would help, but it's not the main reason why I would want to go on my phone. Like, it's not going to make or break whether I spend 10 hours on my phone or not. I'll still find ways to spend time on my phone, whether I have those apps or not. I'll find ways to go around it. It's not that if my phone is grayscaled or not, or if it's like a boring phone. It's the discipline, the mindsets. That is the problem, that I didn't have enough discipline, that I didn't have the right mindsets. That's why I used my phone. Because if you can't think about using your phone for bad, you can have the most stimulating phone, you still wouldn't use it for bad. Because if you have the discipline and the mindsets to do the right things, you're gonna do it. My name's Timothy, I'm 18 years old. I've been having this channel for 3 years now. I have a free community with like-minded people who want to grow. I have a community with over 6,000 people, and I have this project that I'm working on called the Screen Time Challenge. It's in the description. If you like the environment of this video, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind. But the only things I use my phone for are the camera app, photos, and messaging people. That's it. Try not to use your phone for entertainment, for other purposes which you can do analog, like having an alarm, an analog alarm, not one on your phone. Taking notes, do it on a notebook, not on your phone. Want to be entertained, don't do it on your phone. You can still be entertained. I'm not saying you have to be perfect or never watch a YouTube video or a short form content video ever again. You can still do that, but try to do it less. And if you want to do something like that, do it on a TV. If you want to be entertained, go to the movies for 2 hours and watch a movie. Get the full experience. Don't just get it on your phone with your hunched posture and all the negative things from just staring at a small little screen for 10 hours a day. Think of it as, what are things that I do that I don't have to do on my phone? Think of it like that. Entertainment, notes, stuff like that. So for you to take action from this video and not just use it as a video to make you feel like you're being productive, think of one thing you can do in real life analogly. Is that a word, analogly? In person, not digitally, that you can do instead of doing it on your phone. Only use your phone for the essentials. And the next thing I want to suggest is considering the Screen Time Challenge. If you don't know exactly where to start, you feel like there's so much stuff which is overwhelming you, your environment doesn't help, you feel like you're alone on this journey to try to lower your screen time. The Screen Time Challenge has a community of over 100 people, all trying to reduce their screen time, all trying to feel better, all making progress and challenging themselves to lower their screen time, which actually holds you accountable to also try reducing your screen time, replacing that with other things. And I personally help you doing this by having daily activity inside the community, hosting weekly calls, and a 24/7 live call, which you can just jump on at any time, just with one click, one tap, and you'll be on a call with someone else. And there's always a way to connect with people, basically. You're not alone on the path. So you know that I'm just not talking about nothing. So many people inside the community have seen genuine change. For example, Sophia reduced her screen time by 4 hours in one day. Vlad went from 10 hours a week to less than an hour a week on screen time. Carmen reduced their screen time by 3 hours in the first week. Robert went from 6 hours and 24 minutes to 3 hours and 50 minutes in 1 week. It's the lowest it's been for him in a very long time. Augustine reduced their screen time to 2 hours a day, plans on doing it for 30 minutes. Lyanne managed to not use YouTube at all in one day, didn't realize how much they relied on it. Jaden reduced their screen time in under an hour, and there's so much more progress and change being happening that I didn't mention, so I don't want you to miss out on it. This is your chance to have action taken. This is the next step. This is the next thing that you can do. So you don't just forget about this video, click off, forget all of this existed, so you can genuinely see change happening to you today. So you can finally feel happier and better about life, save hours every single day, which leads to years being saved of your life where you can do anything else that you desire, so you can grow, get better as a person, and feel amazing alongside tens and hundreds of other people. Check out that Screen Time Challenge in the description. Can't wait to see you inside, and hope you have a great day. Let me know what other videos you want to see, all that cool stuff, and I'd be happy to make more videos that help you. See ya.